love this quote from Rick Rubin's book, The Creative Act, A Way of Being. He says, "The audience comes last. I'm not making it for them. I'm making it for me." And it turns out when you make something truly for yourself, you're doing the best thing you possibly can for the audience. This is so much of why, if you go to the movies, so many big movies are just not good. They're not being made by a person who cares about it. They're being made by people who are trying to make something that someone else will like. And that's not how art works. So the crowd is electric, wanting blood. And I'm thinking of the climatic rap battle scene of the movie 8 Mile, where B-Rabbit, who's played by rap artist and performer Eminem, he steps onto the stage facing his formidable opponent, Papa Doc. And as the beat drops, B-Rabbit, he grabs the mic and flips a script. And instead of blasting Papa Doc, B-Rabbit aims his gun on himself, airing out his own vulnerabilities before the hungry crowd. Living in a trailer park, his food stamps, his broken family, his best friend who embarrassingly shot himself in the foot. Only after he destroys himself just enough, he then goes for Papa Doc's jugular, exposing his privileged educational background, and time runs out. But B-Rabbit, he keeps going. And then he turns to Papa Doc. "Here, tell these people something they don't know about me." And the crowd goes wild. B-Rabbit waits, and he waits. Boom, Papa Doc chokes. There are 2 major areas in trial where you're likely not using the story of the underdog to its true potential. 1, your witness, the story of a person who should never mistakenly be defined by their pain, but by the strength of overcoming their pain. That is, cast them in the right role of the victor instead of victim, get out of the sympathy trap, and maximize your damages. And the other area, maybe the most important area of all, you. You, the underdog? Yeah, well, when I ask lawyers how they view their role in the courtroom, whether they see themselves as the underdog or not in front of the jurors, response number 1 will sound something like this. "Well, yeah, sure, of course I'm the underdog in the courtroom, Jesse. So is my client. I mean, the defense is Goliath. I'm David. They're the villains. They're the greedy ones. I'm not. Tell me something I don't know." But do the jurors believe that? Just because you see yourself as the underdog does not make you the underdog. You can still be Goliath, and mostly are, to the defense's David, according to author Malcolm Gladwell. And then there's response number 2. And response number 2 will be something like this. "Me? Dude, I'm the farthest thing from David in the jurors' eyes. Man, I'm Goliath the second they see me." What do you think is the right response to get yourself cast in the right role? Response number 2 is always the right answer. Response number 2 gets you cast in the right role, armed to be the most important juror and the underdog the way I'm asking you to see it. When you can assume and believe that your jurors are already probably mostly against you, you're B-Rabbit. You also know how much the crowd expects Papa Doc to slaughter B-Rabbit in the rap battle. The choice B-Rabbit makes? It's the choice to be vulnerable, to be real, and therefore more lethal than he could have ever even imagined. You get to be B-Rabbit. Let the right casting begin.